Great, welcome. Let's start by having some pre-talk of what we're going to see in these 3 hours and to clarify things. So one of the first questions I would like you to ask yourself and then tell me is, what is women's technique? What did you came here? Why are you here, right? Or maybe to phrase it in a better way, it will be like, what will really make you happy to get out of this class? So if anybody would like to share that, what will really make you happy if you just take that out of this class?
I like to take the weight of my life because it's the tension.
Say that again?
The weight, the tension.
Yes.
The tension. I want her to flow, be more.
All right. I can give you that. I don't know if with your same wife, but...
Tension between two of us, and it adds up. The more tension I put, the more she puts, and like that.
Okay, and that's something you want for her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. The question is, what do you want for yourself? You know what I mean? If I could rephrase what you just said, which is very important, is that, but I have to clarify, this is going to be a women's technique, right? So we're going to speak 99% about the women's perspective. But just to give you a little hint, from your perspective will be, what can I do so that happens? You understand what I mean? What am I doing that she's tensing up? Because the funny thing is that this is a relationship thing. It's not ever just one person. So what we're going to see in this class, for example, from the women's and followers' perspective is, for example, what can you do so the guy that is in front of you is not so tensed up? What can you do so the guy that is in front of you is not just thinking about the damn steps? Yeah? All right, but even before we get into all these juicy subjects, I want you to tell me, what do you want? Yes.
Well, things. One of them is to be able to keep my own axis, so I'm not leaning on them or depending on them to keep myself balanced.
Okay.
And probably also to learn how to respond. Sometimes they'll just stop and you're trying to figure out, okay, what can I do in this space of time?
Yeah.
Sometimes you do nothing, but sometimes there's something you could do.
Yeah. So for you, it's keeping your own access and probably how to respond better, right? Yeah, those are good things. Anyone else?
My question is, how much responsibility or opportunity do I have when an idea, or maybe not a very clear idea, is presented as from my lead? Do I kind of wait for more direction? Do I just go in where I think it's going? It's like that decision point of how much do I initiate or try to take something on that I think might be there.
Okay. So it's how much do you initiate?
Yeah.
All right.
Or wait to see what happens.
Okay. How much do you initiate? Or wait?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's that decision right there. It's a big decision.
Yeah. Or wait for the master to tell you what to do, huh? All right, so... Yeah?
Sometimes when I watch people dance, the follower looks really joyful, and I'd like to have less anxiety and more joyfulness.
All right. Less anxiety and more joyful. Yeah, I like that.
I think I'm more with her, like, I know that the title is like Women Technique, but I coming to look for new techniques. She's coming to look for how to be creative and playful, what I already have, kind of.
Okay.
You know, how to be able just to be relaxed and have fun, what kind of already have.
Yeah.
So that's my kind of
How to be playful with what you already have.
yeah.
All right. A lazy one, huh?
Yeah.
Playful.
Well, I mean, I
No, that's
keep
fine.
adding more
That's
things.
fine.
No, that's true. Mine is this.
Any playful. Can I rephrase that within your today's resources?
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's fine.
With today's resources. It's very important what you just said. Because part of the anxiety, for example, you were talking before, is people are trying to dance with the resources they don't have yet. So yeah, just a little part of the anxiety is just pretending that you have something that you don't. You get it? So yeah, both of them is a really good point. Are really good points. Anybody else? Yes, you. That's right.
I want to be able to have fun when my husband's just doing the same stuff over and over again.
All right. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. I can do that. I can do that. Yeah. You want to have fun while your husband is doing. I can do that. No problem. How to have fun? Could we say with a monotonous lead? Yeah, yeah, that's good for you. With monotonous lead, yeah, that's cool. Anybody else?
And just to expand on what she said.
All right, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I'd like to have my husband know his steps so that he can lead me.
All right, all right. I like that. You would like to know your husband to know the steps so he could lead you. And if that happened, what do you think you're going to get?
Tension.
Good.
No, let's imagine that your husband finally, you know, after all the things, he gets the lead and all that stuff. What that is going to get you?
Good communication to do our steps together.
Okay.
Do our dance together.
All right. That's good. Good communication. So we probably will have then to define what good communication is. Yeah.
So I would add to communication, connection. I'd like to feel connected with my partner in the dance.
Okay. You like to feel connected when you dance. Yeah. What that is gonna get you? I mean, when you are connected, what are you gonna get out of that?
Well, I get enjoyment.
All right. All right. So you got good connection, right? To feel connected, you said actually. Feel connected. All right. So you better say it now, huh?
Okay.
All right.
When my partner's brain explodes, I want to be caught up in the explosion that will set off another explosion for me, which will keep building on the creativity. Instead of like when you're dancing with somebody, they don't know what's going to happen yet, but they feel like something should and they go for it.
Yeah.
I want to be able to be caught up into that and add to that and keep it going forward so that it will just keep creating new stuff as you're going.
Yeah.
To improvise.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, to add up to your partner's
Yeah, to
explosions.
add, yeah. And contribute my explosions so that they can come with the shrapnel.
Spontaneously.
To adapt to your partner.
Fun, right?
Yes.
So you want to be connected enough to improvise and enjoy moments.
To feel the subtleties as it happens.
I love subtleties.
All right, subtleties. All right, some juicy stuff, subtleties. What subtleties gives you? But I think you said it, right?
Actually, I got it from
You got it from her, yeah. When you get those subtleties, what happens?
I think when I can read the subtleties, then there's more, there's more connection, there's more fluidity in the moment.
More connection, more fluidity.
Be creative in order to keep the dance moving.
Yes.
Yeah, more fluidity. That's super. All right. Anybody else? Well, that was the last one. So the thing is very simple. So if I give you just this, you're gonna be very happy, right? Right? All right, because this is a piece of cake, by the way. And I'm going to give you a lot more than you were expecting, actually. And and the thing what we're working on is I'll give you my concept of what is a really good follower, right? And what do I expect from a woman that is dancing with me? And one of the things that starts all this game is your ability to feel feminine and sexy. That's right. Yeah. To feel smart and strong. So there's no anxiety, like what you were saying before. So part of all this list and all these things you want, see, they will start if you have certain things, certain feelings, certain emotions, certain mental setups for these things to do happen. Of course, we are talking about within the tango context, within the tango dance, and I'm going to be talking about from the reference point of view, my reference point of view, which is a woman and a man, right? Then you can apply that to whatever is your desires, right? But from my perspective, that's what I'm going to talk about. So, in this dance, see, the role of a follower, see, one of the things I think you are looking for is to get connected with your own femininity and to get connected with your own sensuality. I don't know if you know it, but that's what you're looking for in the dance. Do you believe me? You can say something, just raise your hands and say whatever you think. Yeah? Do all the girls in the room, do you agree what I just said?
Yeah. I think you could be right.
I could be right. Yeah. One of the things to clarify before we start the whole game is like this. See, we have certain roles here to do. And my role, is to put all my experience and all my years into training groups, into all these types of stuff. And that everything goes smoothly, positively, and fun. And your role in this class is to respond, right? That's your job, and that's your responsibility. It is to respond, to have the experience first of what we're going to do, and later you can make your own decision and keep the positive changes. You know what I mean? But not before. So I'm going to ask you again, do you think feeling feminine and sexy is part of your role in dancing?
Yes.
Yeah, is that a yes for everybody? All right, so we are on the same page. So this is how we're gonna start now. Yeah, I'm gonna put just one song, right? And you're just going to walk. That's it. You're just going to walk with the resources you have so far today. That's it. A very simple, relaxed walk, and I just want you to do exactly nothing. You get it? Which means there's nothing to adapt. There's no dance involved. You get it? There's nothing you have to do other than just walk. And show me how you walk normally. Yeah? Very difficult exercise, isn't it? Okay, so here we go. Just one song walking. That's, yeah, any direction. All different directions. Yeah, that's right. Just walk. Yeah. Yeah, look at the other people. Yeah. Just walk, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, any direction. Pretend you are an Argentinian. Yeah, any direction you feel like is fine. The more disorganized, the better. If you bump into people, you make friends. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, bump into someone, make friends. That's right. Yeah, good. And stop pretending that you're walking by yourself. Yeah, because there are other people in the room. Yeah, that's right. Any direction and all directions. Yeah, go against someone, see what happens. Yeah, that's right, make friends. Bump into someone. Yeah, very good. That's right, just a walk. Yeah, very nice. Nice and relaxed. Look at the other people around the room.
Sorry, I walk when I'm sober.
Yeah, stop pretending that you are by yourself and look at the people around the room and walk. Yeah. Yeah, you're not from another planet, you're from here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. If you don't know someone, bump into them. Yeah, get to know them. That's right. This is how we say unconscious hello to someone. Bump into them. Yeah. Yeah. The more bumps, the more points you get. Yeah. So get greedy. Yeah. Yeah. If you bump into the serious ones, double points. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Keep doing just that. Very nice. All right, very nice. Very nice. So, so how did it feel?
I feel good bumping into somebody else.
All right, there you go.
It's a little connection.
Exactly. Yeah.
Unexpected connection.
That's right. That's right. Anybody else?
Sometimes when you bump into people, it's a bump.
Uh-huh.
When I would bump into some people, it was much more preferable because
They put emotion into it.
no, I remember somebody likening this to a dog, what a dog would do. A dog will always lean into the rubber. So sometimes when you bump into somebody, you just don't bump into them. You make the bump a connection.
All right. But the question is, how do you feel?
I feel better.
All right. All right.
Than a bump.
Yeah, so that's the question. How do you feel?
I like the unexpected bumps better than the ones that, oh, here it comes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, there it was.
Yeah, you like them better. Why do you like them better?
I don't know.
Well, you don't know, huh?
Well, because you don't have to think so hard.
Guys would prefer to be banged in the head with a brick than talking about how things feel. You know what I mean? So, plus this is for women stuff, right? So, for example, I know if you guys just pretend that I'm one of your best friends, right, you will be talking about how you felt very, very freely, you know, very, very easily, and that's what I want you to do.
Accelerate it.
Yeah. There you are. Accelerate it. Yeah? Anybody else felt something?
I also felt a connection unexpectedly with each other.
All right. All right.
Occasional bump.
All right.
And feeling.
Yeah. Any women felt anything at all?
I just said there's more positive energy in the room as soon as you said that, you know, it's okay to bump into.
All right. All right. And how did that make you feel?
Better, just more relaxed, and there was more freedom.
More relaxed. That's right. Anybody else?
It just felt friendlier.
Felt friendlier?
The place feels friendlier now.
All right.
It feels friendlier.
Yeah. So you feel friendlier. That's right. Anybody else?
I think everybody started smiling and I started smiling too. So it lightened everything up.
All right, lighting everything up. You light up, didn't you? That's right. So the first thing I'm doing this with you because again, it has nothing to do with what you think. It has nothing to do with your theories about what is supposed to happen or not. It has nothing to do with the theories of what you think has happened or not. But it has to do with a very important fact, which is what do you feel? That's it. So the better you get at this, see, instead of having me 10 minutes just dragging questions at gunpoint, you know, relax. You know, relax and share what's going on with you. Because that's the way you're going to get all of this. See? If you don't feel anything, you don't get nothing out of this list. You get it? And it's personal, it has nothing to do with your partner. Those are today's news. Yeah? And as someone pointed out, I think it was you, it feels different to bump into different people. And yet, when you bump into a happy one, it feels better. You get it? So that just tells you that it's your job to be a happy one. Yeah? So, let me show you just one other thing that we're going to adapt, that it has to do with this concept of what really is. Now you're feeling relaxed, you're distressed, you're more into the room. So I want you to give you the first exercise of how to look for to feel more feminine. You understand? And this is the first exercise. Who's going to volunteer? All right, come on. So this is what we're going to do, right? You're going to be walking, just like that. Yeah, and this is how she normally walks, right? So just notice, just this. These are your hips. Let them go. Let them go. There you are. All right. See that? Yeah, this is your lower back. Do you notice the difference? Relax. All right. There you go. Feel that? Yeah?
Yep.
All right. Thank you. So, the question is, did you see the change? Yeah? What was that change?
She had more of a wiggle.
All right, yeah. So how do we like wiggles?
They're sexy.
All right. Is it what we are looking for? What do you think? Yeah, everybody has to respond. Everybody. Yeah, is it what we're looking for?
Yes.
Yeah? All right, so the thing goes like this. These things that we call high heels, right? They have a specific design, so your body moves in a specific way. Have you noticed? So, stop walking so stiff and let your heels do the work. And this is the only thing I'm going to tell you. So, experiment why you have those heels on and walk from that point of view. And let your hips go. Right? And let your heels do the job. Yeah? Easy? Yeah.
What are the jobs that your heels do?
Is something, again, that you have to experiment first, and then we talk about what it's supposed to be. Do you understand? Because part of the reason you cannot feel even your own body is because you are walking in a way that it's supposed to be, instead of feeling your own body. Strangely enough. Yeah? So our work, or my work, is to get you through experiences. And then you make up your mind later. You get it? Whatever, you keep the positive changes or not. You get it? Yeah.
Maybe I'm concrete and I'm slightly confused. So, I noticed the change, but precisely what are we doing when we're walking? We're supposed to...
Come to me.
Okay.
I'll show exactly what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, you just walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy enough. Keep walking. Yeah.
Yes.
And these are your hips.
Right.
Let them go.
Okay.
Relax them. There you are. All right.
Okay.
See? You like it, don't you?
Sure.
Yeah? Do you see that? That, by the way, is there already, and you are stopping it. Who knows why? You get it?
Scandinavian heritage.
It has a lot to do with culture. Yeah, and Scandinavians and a lot of things. American and North European culture, it has to do a lot with that. But the thing is, if you walk, we're gonna go later with other exercises. If you walk and you stop your hips, you pay the price, that's why your feet hurt. Oh, you get it? That's why you don't like high heels so much. Because you're walking like this and yeah, your feet, you are destroying your feet. So, but that we're going to do just a little later. Right now, what I want you to do is that you walk, stop pretending you don't have high heels, yeah? And let the wiggles take you, yeah? Let's do it. Yeah, just walking. Yeah. And notice that you have hips. Yeah. And they are yours. Yeah. Yeah, so let them move. You don't have to move them. You know, you don't have to move them. You have to let them move. And you walk in all directions. Yeah, all directions. That's right. Stop pretending that you are by yourself and acknowledge that you are with people in a room. Yeah. And that you have hips. Yeah, those hips are yours, so let them move. Yeah. And feel how it feels. Yeah. Feel how it feels. Some of you are feeling it already, and that's why you are smiling. Yeah, that's how it feels. Yeah, that's how you feel feminine. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Relax. Feminine and sexy. Yeah. That's right. If you don't feel feminine and sexy, just look at me. Yeah. Just give me a look is enough. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Like fashion models in New York Fifth Ave. There you go. Yeah. Let your hips relax. Yeah, let them relax. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Feel good. Relax. Happy. Yeah, with every step. With every step, relax more your hips. And you'll notice that they move a lot more. Yeah. Some of you are liking it too much, eh? I know, I can see that. Yeah. Exactly. And imagine that you haven't met your partner yet, and you are feeling this already, huh? Yeah, that's right. Very good. Very nice. All right. So the question is, how did you guys feel? Good? All right. What is good?
Some way I think I slowed down and I was having more fun to go a little slower.
All right. Yes.
Make me slow down because I was moving my hips more.
All right. All right. And how did that hip movements feel?
It felt good.
All right. All right. Sexy, right? Yeah. So, yeah, maybe feeling sexy, it has nothing to do with all the work you've been doing. You know? Yeah, maybe it's inbuilt in you. Just a thought. Yeah. Maybe it's just part of who you are already. And you don't have to be pretending forms or types of walks. Right? So anybody else?
It felt more natural, and just allowed you to be more actually in touch with the environment around you.
Okay, more natural. Yes. One of the things, yeah, it feels a lot more natural because it's you moving as you are, and that's part of getting connected, etc., etc. One of the things I noticed that you don't have high heels, so it's not gonna work 100% for you. You know what I mean? Because high heels have a purpose. Did you know that high heels were designed by a man? Wow. Do you want me to share the reason why we designed those? I think it's self-explanatory. Right? Yeah. Because it promotes certain things. It promotes feelings. It promotes certain type of walk and a certain type of moves. You get it? And that's why you're using them. Okay. Yeah, anybody else?
It's a little more relaxed.
A little more relaxed. Okay. So your hips, when you feel more relaxed, what happened with your hips?
They move more, I guess, naturally, because you're not holding them.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Felt like I needed to unlearn this tomorrow morning when I go to work.
Yeah. Exactly. Which is an extremely good point you are saying, see, because the way you are used to move, it has a lot of how you've been trained by culturally. So of course in a workplace it's not allowed to move your hips this way, you understand? But the bad news is that you have practiced the other stuff so much, you know, culturally in general you have to toughen up when you are at work. So you start to build up all these body personas and stuff, right? And yeah, it might get you to be a very successful at work, but then life have other aspects.